entrepreneurs are usually good to get from 0 to 1.
Yeah.
And then as you go from 1 to 2 and up the chain, it's not that founders aren't good at it. It's just that the skill sets are different. And I don't, especially depending on, how many
Mhm.
rodeos we've been to, this is an appreciation is like, hey, you got to do something different. And not to do, yeah, you can do it. If we apply, I'm sure, look, I can tell you sharp, we apply ourselves, we'll win. But I think you're
Mm.
right. It's just this recognition that um, we don't know everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can iterate, but recognize that at some point you're going to have to bring on other accomplished executives, other mentors, different board members, because going from 0 to 100 million is different from going 100 to 1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very, very true. I think, it's I suppose, in our world, and you, me, Christian, in our world, that kind of like, I suppose, comes out in that form in terms of investments and forming teams. And I suppose, but for me, that's one kind of like output of that, that recognition, I suppose. But I think when you speak to people, whether they're researchers or investors or even not in the financial world, I think it's a much better place, mentally and spiritually, when you're in that position of it's okay, I don't know all this stuff, like I'm here to learn. What are we doing? That moment in time like we're having now, a conversation with someone where someone's dedicating their attention to you and focused on these type of discussions. When you're at that level, that's when the real recognition of like what's actually going on and having a different ideas kind of comes to fruition, I think.